the best hotel in Oman? Well, you will have to let us know by the end of this video if the Anantara Al Baleed Resort in Oman, this tropical paradise, is the best or one of the best. We will give you all the information regarding transfers and also the check-in process for this hotel. We will do a walk around. We will also give you information around the villas and the different types of rooms that are available at Anantara Al Baleed. Also give you information for the breakfast, lunch and dinner, and this will be both a la carte options as well as buffet options, and we will also talk about the half board and full board options as well. We will show you what different activities are available, free activities you can do here alongside both indoors and outdoor sports activities. We will also show you the kids area, so all the fun and enjoyment places for the little ones, and last but not least show you the garden and talk about the sustainability here. If you haven't already subscribed to our channel, then please do so. We are a small channel and every single subscriber really helps us out. Thank you so much. Let's start off with the transfers. We had a private transfer arranged with the Al Baleed Resort. Although this is a bit pricey, but we do highly recommend it because the journey was very convenient and comfortable. We had some cold towels ready for us, cold water, free Wi-Fi, and our driver actually stopped at some of the most famous stops in Salalah, like the coconut and banana market. He also gave us lots of information about Salalah and even gave us some recommendations for tours, and we just really enjoyed our smooth journey to the hotel. So even if you get a taxi from the airport, you are going to pay a bit more than usual taxi prices because the pickups from the airport are always a bit higher. So something to think about. As we arrived at the hotel, the manager was already outside waiting for us, and also the doorman was there as well already, and were very quick with handling our luggage. It is truly one of the best service we have seen so far. This is the lobby and / reception area. Very clean, very pristine, and we absolutely love the design of this lobby. As soon as we sat down, we were given Omani halwa as well as dates, and then we were taken on a buggy to our villa. The journey from the reception to our villa actually took me back to the Maldives. Now, I'm not saying Oman is the Maldives, but what I am saying is it has a lot of similarities. The palm trees, the coconut trees, the beach that you'll see in a bit just truly reminded me of our Maldives trip a couple of years ago. We can't believe that Oman has a place like this. We never expected Oman to have a place like this, so our minds were blown away. Outside our garden pool villa, the hotel staff did some really nice decorations, which is something we've never experienced before, and it was very cute. And this is our garden pool villa. Here you've got a private pool outside, and you've got some seating area, and the door can be locked as well, the one that I've just walked through. Then you use a key card to come inside to the villa, and here you've got a massive seating area. You can easily seat 10 people there, and then you can see the outdoor seating area as well. Now we'll give you a bit of a villa tour. So as I said, I've shown you the outside, and the other side is another private garden that I'll show you in a bit. The hotel staff again just laid out an amazing cake and decorations for us, which we really appreciate. This is the bar area, and there were some drawers underneath, and then you can see that there are 2 glass water bottles. Again, this hotel are very big on sustainability, which is something I will touch on just in a bit, but you can probably see some glimpses of how serious they do take sustainability here. There were some 2 coconuts and also some fruit there waiting for us, as well as a lovely handwritten card and a welcome drink. This is the bar, as I said before, so you have got tea and coffee facilities there too. There is also a mini bar that I am just going to show you now. Now the mini bar is not included, and you do have to pay extra, but there was pretty much everything that you might need in a standard mini bar there. So there's some soft drinks, and then there was some alcoholic drinks there as well. The prices were just written outside the mini bar, which is super helpful, outside the mini fridge, and then just underneath you had some, well, we had some glasses there as well. Next to the mini bar, as I said to you before, we actually had this massive desk which had a cake and decorations, and you can also overlook and see the pool from that area as well. This is another garden that we had, so almost like a back garden. It was smaller, but again, you could just go out there if you wanted some fresh air. So let's get back inside. This is the bedroom on the left, and on the right we had the living room. There is a TV in the bedroom and a TV in the living room as well. The bedroom again has very large windows, so you can actually overlook on your private garden as well as your private pool that you have. And there are actually lights, so the pool does turn on at nighttime as well, which means you can have fun both in the daytime and nighttime. The bed was super comfortable. It was one of the most comfortable beds that we have slept in. You've got the standard phone that you have. There was some decoration on the bed for us for our check-in, and the ceiling was very, very high. There was also a hat and some like a picnic sheet for us, again with the Anantara logos. And this is something again you get standard, I believe, no matter what villa you go in. And then there was a massive luggage space, and there were some towels in the room alongside some bags that you could use, and 2 sets of sandals, one indoors and one outdoors. This is something we've never seen before, and 2 different sets of gowns. One was a really nice silk gown that we have actually never seen anywhere else before, and we do stay at quite a lot of 5-star hotels, so Anantara really is ticking the boxes here. The Al Baleed Resort specifically, there was an iron, there was also an ironing board, there was a safe, extra mirror, also a length like a long mirror. And then this is the bathroom, which is next to the wardrobe area that I showed you. A massive bathtub. It was a deep bathtub, lots of amenities there, and they were all Amouage, I hope I'm pronouncing that right, a brand which is a very, very expensive brand. I went to have a look at some of their perfumes and they were very expensive. So yes, lots of amenities. There's also toothbrush and toothpaste there as well as the standard things that you expect. Lots of towels again, and marble sink area, which I absolutely love, and a massive shower, so you don't have to use the bathtub if you prefer having a shower. So you've got the best of both, and then there's a door that takes you out to the pool as well as a small toilet area, which is great. I just love how they've planned all of this out. Everything is to the T, and there is also aircon control in every single room, so you can change the setting depending on whichever room you're in, which is again just the extra bits that make this so special. Every night the staff came and actually left some dates for us, which was again so sweet. Now this is the beach pool villa. The difference is here you can see you've got the view of the beach, however it is not entirely private, as people walking past can see you. So something to think about. You might want to stay in this villa to have that experience of seeing that beautiful water, or you might want to stay in the garden pool villa for the privacy, but both are exactly the same apart from the view, one having the beach access and one having a private garden. So let's get started with the food. For lunch we went to Almina. This is an a la carte restaurant. Now you can have full board or half board at this hotel, and bed and breakfast if that's what you prefer, but usually people tend to go for half board or full board. We were there with full board, and we went to Almina for a la carte lunch, and this is one of the best food we have had truly in Oman. As you can see there, the spread looks amazing. The bread there was probably one of the best breads I've been served. Prior to having lunch, there were so many different options. They also served the local fish there, which you can see just on the right over there, and it was delicious. The food is freshly made and mostly it's grilled, so they do not deep fry anything. The dessert there was also lovely, and we just always enjoyed sitting down next to the beach with that view, next to the pool, and enjoying yummy food. We highly recommend you do visit Almina for food if you are there. Now let's move on to the buffet restaurant, which is called Salalah. And at Salalah you can have breakfast and dinner, but they do not serve lunch. So it's a buffet restaurant, and this is the restaurant you will eat if you have half board or full board. And here you can see they have a grilling station outside. Now that is there regardless of the theme of the night, so they have different themes every night to switch things up, which is amazing. But the grilling station outside never changes. So let's go inside and have a look. Now on this particular day for dinner, the theme was really fish, so you will see a lot of fish dishes, and here you can see there's a bread corner, and I will just take you around and show you what they have, but as I said, it changes every day. Now with it being a fish day, there was some boiled rice there, fish dish. You'll also see in a bit that they have a fish curry. So you can just see there's some shrimp there, and again, just all the dishes that day were particularly for fish. However, there was a section for people who don't eat fish, so there were vegetables, some potatoes, you can see that there was some soup. So even if you're someone who does not like to have the food of that particular night, then you can still have other food. So you saw a paella station there, some fried fish station and vegetable there. But again, I just want to reiterate, if you're someone who doesn't eat fish, then there are many other options as well that you'll see in a bit. One of my favorite of that night was this fish biryani. So if you go there on the fish night, make sure you try that out. It was yummy, and the sauce that went with it was great. There was a sushi station as well, and you can just see that the staff there just absolutely love the guests, and they really do their best to make sure everyone's having a fun and happy time. There was a massive salad corner. I'm not going to show you every single salad, but overall, just to say that there were lots of different types of salads here. So you really will not have more problem choosing a salad than maybe you've never really had before. Going back to the grilling station outside, I just wanted to show you what the different types of kebabs and fish options there were. So here you can see there's some breast chicken, there's some lamb seekh kebab, there's some chicken seekh kebab, there's some drumsticks there as well, there's some lamb chops, and you can actually order different types of, sometimes they have steak there too, and different types of fish as well, and the lovely gentleman there just grills it for you and sends it to your table, which is amazing. He was so nice, and he was just really nice to us, and always had some great conversations with him. So if you do visit, then do remember to say hi from us too. The staff there are just wonderful, so polite and nice. And moving back to indoor, I just wanted to show you the dessert corner. So there were many different types of dessert. There were different types of cakes here. There was some custard as well, there was chocolate cake, there was apple crumble, there was also Omani kind of Arabic type of dessert, fresh fruit if you're not really wanting to have all the other desserts that were there. There was a ras malai cake as well, something I've never tried before, but I did when I was there, and it was yummy. So again, highly recommend that. And there was a fresh crepe station, and I really enjoyed my crepe. Now, if you want to have a different kind of experience and want to try a pool breakfast, a floating breakfast, again reminding me of the Maldives, and you can do that here. It was once in a lifetime experience in Oman to actually experience a floating breakfast, so we just could not say no. So you can have this as well in your private pool. They come and set it all up for you as well, and we highly recommend it. It was just truly amazing, again reminding us of Maldives. But you can also have breakfast at Salalah, again the buffet restaurant where I showed you the dinner. Here the spread it included lots of fresh fruit, which was really pleasant to see. I love fresh fruit, and they had mango, and mango is something that you don't always found all around the world. So when we have an opportunity, we love to eat fresh mangoes. They also have a sugarcane and orange juice machine, so you can have fresh sugarcane juice and fresh orange juice alongside other fresh juices as well. There's a bakery section as you expect, and a toaster, and there was also lots of different types of breads, including Arabic bread as well. Alongside that, there were different types of milk, so you could choose whichever one that you want to have, and it was all nice and cool. There were muffins, there was a sweet section for sweet bread, again lots of pastries that you normally expect to see in hotels, and these are the other different types of juices and infused water that was available too. There were lots of different types of yogurts. Again, I keep saying lots of because the options were truly endless. There was a egg station as well that you'll see in a bit, and there was a samosas and roll station as well, where you could have some traditional food, boiled eggs, you could have omelets, scrambled eggs, really whatever type of egg you wanted, the chef would happily make it for you, or at least they did for us and for those around us. There was a station with some honey as well as some hummus, so you will always find hummus when you are in the Middle East, which is amazing because I love hummus. A cheese corner, and there was a station again with some traditional Omani dishes that you will find, I guess, no matter what the day. There's some vermicelli there. and there's some lentils here, and then next to it you'll find some paratha, so a bit of an Indian dish as well. So I guess what I'm seeing overall in the buffets here is, regardless of the theme night or the day, they do try to include a bit of everything for everyone, so no one is left disappointed, which is great to see, because sometimes you might not want to have a particular type of dish. So the fact that they had parathas and lentils, regardless of the type of day or evening it was for the theme, was really nice to see, because they're being really inclusive. So we also had a corner for the traditional English breakfast dishes as well. Again, inclusivity, really trying to have dishes for everyone. So you saw some tomatoes there, mushroom, grilled tomatoes here. You'll also see that they have the traditional English other dishes as well that you find. They have hash brown as well, sausages. So before you saw there were some Omani dishes, there were some Indian dishes, and here you've got some English or American breakfast dishes as well. So really they're trying to cater for everyone, which is so impressive, and I absolutely love that. Now, moving on to the activities, you can actually do many activities for free at the resort, and when you check in, there is a paper in your room that details what day what activity is free. So on the particular week we were there, the next day there was kayaking for free from 9 till 10. So we decided to take use of it, and we decided to actually have a go, because Al Baleed Resort have their very own lagoon, which is amazing. If you don't like kayaking, then you can also go on a boat ride on the lagoon, on the lake. That is something that you can do. So let's show you the gym. The gym is in the fitness area, which is right behind the garden pool villas, so very close to the garden pool villas, and it is a decent sized gym with all the equipment that you really need for a good workout. There was cold water, there were cold water machines, there were yoga mats, there were towels, there were headphones, and right next to it is the kids area, and there is a reception in the middle in case you do need to speak with someone and in case you need supervision. In the kids area, the indoor area, there was a area for books and toys, a small toilet for the little ones, which was very cute. So if you are coming with kids, then this is a place that will keep them busy. There was also a kitchen right next to that, in case I guess you need to make any baby food, and then there is an outdoor area as well, where there is a lovely little outdoor garden, and next to the garden then there is also a sand area where you've got a slide, you've got some swings, and you've got lots of toys there as well, which is just so beautiful. I like how they are really catering for everyone. Next to that is the games room. Now the games room is for both adults and kids alike, so you don't have to be young or little to actually enter this room. You can go there and you can happily and freely play PlayStation, play some other games that were there, board games that adults can play too, and of course kids can also enjoy this room. There is also a bowling area there as well, and there's some comfy cushions. Outside there is also an adult workout station, which is just being completed by Al Baleed Resort, and again some outdoor games for adults. And alongside that there is also a mini golf area that they have just completed. So if you're someone who likes golf, then there is an area to play that outdoors, which is amazing. They've got a tennis court, so yes, it just keeps getting better and better. There are outdoor tennis courts which are perfect size, a standard tennis court size that you do expect, and there were tennis balls, lots of them in fact, rackets, pretty much everything you need was there. And when we booked the tennis court, someone even came to give us towels and water. So really going above and beyond, and we just love how there is something to do for everyone here. There was a dart station, there was also an archery station, there was a paddle board and also table tennis station as well. So I cannot put it in words how I really felt that this resort had something for everyone. Moving on to the garden, something that I did briefly mention earlier. Now, Al Baleed have their own very garden, which is beautiful and it is massive. And the best part about this garden is that it's not just for guests to walk around, although that is something you can do, but they are actually growing pretty much every single ingredient here that they use for cooking. They've got their own frankincense garden, they're growing their own coconuts, they're growing their own bananas, basil, coriander, they're even growing making their own honey. They've got a beehive station, they're making their own plums. They were just every single thing that you can really think about. The garden was massive and they really are putting a lot of work into it. So that's the garden manager, who was really, really nice and actually showed us his beautiful garden and the amount of work that goes into it. They even have okra there, they even have a pond with fish and ducks. So really, he was very enthusiastic about the sustainability and how they are really doing their best to use the ingredients from the garden rather than importing and getting ingredients from other places. We were very, very impressed with this. There is also a spa at this hotel, as you normally do expect, but we didn't really have time to go in, but I'm sure it's beautiful if you do decide to go there. And the beach is lovely. There is also swimming lessons for kids as well, so if you're someone who wants a swimming lesson, then that is something that you can definitely book. We saw some people having swimming lessons while we were there. The cleaners are lovely. At one time, there will usually be about 3 cleaners coming to clean our room. Again, something we've not seen. And another beautiful, beautiful note just before we checked out as well outside our villa, which was just absolutely breathtaking. We just loved this place. Overall, this was really on our way out of the resort. After we checked out, we were very, very sad and also very happy that we were able to experience this, one of the best resorts that we've actually ever been. Everything here is above and beyond, especially the customer service. People are genuinely happy to be here, and after the conversations we've had with them, it seems that they are really well looked after. So if you enjoyed this video, then do make sure to subscribe to our channel. It really helps us out a lot, and do write a comment down below about your thoughts and opinions on this. We would love to hear from you. Take care until the next time.